What's happening, fam? L.A.R movement still moving. It's fucked up. My music is gone, pimp. I gotta figure this shit out. Anyway, first things first. Papa. Yeah, I know. I just did a video on the other one. The book, there it is. Amazon Kindle Create Space. It's there for every father in need of some guidance. Go for it. Go for it. I'm still trying to fix the music. Sorry. Mr. the Strong Independent Black Man. Aha! Aha! You know. And I make this video because I think sometimes the independent black man intimidates people. We talk about the women is a theory all the time, but what about the men? Like I think being a quote unquote strong black man scares the shit out of some of our women. That's just in my opinion. I mean, do I know why? Not necessarily. You know, I really don't get it. But, you know, a lot of the wanting a man to be a provider, but then mad at him because he can provide. Wanting a man to be fine, but mad at him because other chicks want him because he's fine. Wanting a guy to be intelligent, but he can't be too smart because he makes you feel dumb. You know what I'm saying? Or so it's always something to the point where it makes little to no sense. And because it makes so little sense, what are people doing nowadays? You know, they're avoiding the quote unquote independent, strong black men. They say they're not, but they are. Because, oh, we're not meeting them. Bullshit, you meeting them. You just don't want to talk to them because they're a little bit, y'all on the same, he may be above what you're used to. You know. And even beyond that, there's a part of it where you got guys who can, you know, and I've dated girls who told me, you know, who gave me the speech about they don't feel like they're any use because, you know what I'm saying, I keep a clean house, I do the yard work, I cook better than them. When we having sex, you know, I take care of the dates, I take care of home or whatever. You know, when it comes to sex, like, they're gonna come more than I will, and they feel less than. You know, when it comes to intellect, I'm usually smarter. I'm saying not all the time. I met some very smart women, but usually I fulfill my obligations and responsibilities, and that puts a lot of pressure on chicks because if I can do it, there's no excuse there's no reason why they can't. So now when that's on the table, that look, you can't shortchange me if you're getting everything you asked for. No, I can do this with or without you. So they feel like they're of no need. And then you get the Christian women who, you know, God made woman to be a helpmate, but like they don't want to help because they feel like they're of no use. And then, of course, it's the disrespect or the disdain, maybe hatred, maybe just straight hating of a man who is trying to better themselves. You know, just be a better person in general. The evolution and growth of a person sometimes fucks with another person. You know. You know, in my past, I've dated those women, even been friends with, and not dated women who constantly, you know, were negative towards me. Constantly taking jabs. Now, when I did it back, of course, it was uncalled for, and it was low class, and oh my God, you're attacking me. But no, but you ain't nobody. You ain't shit. You this. You ain't on my league. You ain't on my level. You beneath me. Don't nobody want you. You cute, but you ain't that cute. You might got a little, you might got it going on, but you ain't got it going on like that. Like who the fuck are you, kind of shit. That type of shit. And I'm not one of those people that take that or get depressed if you criticize me, even if it's bullshit. I'm just like, okay, well let me look into that. Maybe I could use that to my advantage. Maybe I could use that what you saying about me right now and better myself and do something more. And usually when that happens, all hell breaks loose. Because if I find something that I can improve on, I will. And when I do, oh my God, it's the regret, right? Well, you know what? We should talk now. No, we shouldn't. You know what I'm saying? I wasn't an evil, bad person last week, last month, last year. It was just you felt like I wasn't good enough for you. You felt like I needed to make a million improvements. And not to say that I didn't. Maybe, I made an improvement, so be it. But now, what are your improvements? And that's the thing about, like I said, the strong, independent black man. When you improve yourself, everybody feels and looks stagnant because your level of growth is not taken for granted because of the way America's set up. So, of course, people are going to look at you differently because at the end of the day, what can anybody say to you? Really, what can they say to you? Because there ain't no, you got it easy because you're a black man. There ain't no somebody gave you a handout because you're a black man. There ain't no affirmative action because you're a black man. There ain't no chivalry because you're a black man. You gonna have the most adversarial road there is. So when you can succeed at that, it rubs some people the wrong way because they have no excuse to not be loving in a relationship, knowing your role as a black man. They have no excuse to not be romantic. They have no excuse not to be cleanly. They have no excuse not to show appreciation and respect. But, so some people go for the lowest common denominator, which is their business. But at the same time, it becomes a self-fulfilling thing because to say, like a woman say, I'm a strong, independent black woman, I don't need no man. On the flip side, you don't hear men saying we strong, independent black men, we don't need no women. But what winds up happening is we're so strong and independent that women kind of run and let us be to ourselves, which causes some of these women to be single and they complain about they can't find a man, but they're not saying that the quote unquote, using the analogy, the strong independent black man, they didn't want that guy. Too much to handle. You could say alpha male, whatever you want to say. And then when somebody else wants them, then it's an issue, because when women are looking for the quality men, these guys are quote unquote quality when they are dating the ugly girl or the overweight girl or or the non-black girl. Then it's like, you got all these beautiful black women, but you're not being honest in the fact that pride comes before the fall. You were too proud to be with that guy because he was strong and independent too. So he moved on. He wasn't supposed to wait forever, his whole life, for you to go through your list of failed relationships or realities, and then say, you know what, I should have talked to you all along. And you aging like fine wine, and you getting better, and you growing, and you evolving, and you getting higher and higher, and all these things that I said you wasn't, you wind up becoming, and now that you became all these things, I want to hop on your bandwagon. It's not gonna work. I'm out. Peace.